One of the mistakes I see very often, and one that I myself have made in the past, is wearing too many things at once. Too many details. Too many places for the eye to look. Too many focal points. Take this sequin pair of trousers, for example. It's beautiful, very eye-catching, very festive. But precisely because of that, finding the right top to wear with it becomes much more difficult. Here, I tried pairing it with a cardigan featuring gold buttons. In theory, it sounds like it should work. But once I put it on, I didn't like it at all. The eye doesn't know where to rest. The light reflected by the trousers, the metallic shine of the buttons, everything is competing for attention. There's no visual pause. And the overall result feels messy. You may have found yourself in this situation too. In your head, it seems like it should work, but once you put the outfit on, it just doesn't. And that's completely normal. Style isn't mathematics. It's about feeling, and feelings have the right to be wrong. What matters is being willing to adjust, being willing to take something off, to try again, to simplify. When a piece is already very elaborate and very striking, it needs a calm foundation, and that foundation is made up of basic pieces: a white shirt, a plain knit sweater, a simple silhouette. When I replaced the cardigan with a white shirt, everything immediately softened. I also subtly created a light drape across the shirt to add movement. Just one small detail, yet the whole look became much more fluid and elegant. Then I added a pair of earrings to bring the focus back to the face, and that was enough. We have a statement pair of trousers, a simple upper body and a focal point at the face. A very comfortable balance, a kind of energy sandwich in style that I personally love. If you're worried about being cold, don't immediately reach for complicated pieces. Go back to basic knitwear. A thin sweater, round neckline, neutral color. Simple, easy to mix and match, and always effective. These are exactly the kinds of pieces that form the foundation, allowing you to wear the more special items you love. The second thing I recommend stopping is buying only pieces that belong to the same category, the same energy, the same register. Many people have wardrobes filled entirely with classic pieces, very polished, very safe, and the result, once worn, is an overall look that feels too strict, too mature, too lacking in vitality. I'm not saying those pieces are ugly. On the contrary, I own many of them and I love them. But the issue doesn't lie in each individual piece. It lies in how we combine them. When everything shares the same tone and the same spirit, when there's no dialogue and no contrast, style becomes flat. It lacks depth. The key here is controlled contrast. A classic jacket looks far more stylish when paired with a simple, straight-leg, high-waisted pair of jeans. A very everyday, very basic item, yet it becomes the bridge that allows the more elaborate piece to breathe. I've been saying this for years, and I'll keep saying it. A good pair of jeans with the right cut and the right color is the foundation of countless outfits. And notice this: I don't need many additional items. I'm still using the same basic sweater. These kinds of pieces are the glue of style. They allow other pieces to speak to one another. We start with a neutral base, add one strong personality piece, and then keep a feminine detail to balance it all. That's how harmony is created. The third thing I recommend stopping is over-contrasting. You may hear me talk a lot about contrast and think that the more contrast there is, the better. But that's not true. When everything is too opposed, the outfit starts to look more like a costume than personal style. For example, when we combine a very sporty item with something extremely evening wear, the gap in energy is so large that the outfit feels out of sync. The solution here isn't to eliminate contrast entirely, but to reduce its intensity. Apply the 80% rule. Keep the main spirit of the outfit and add just enough contrast to create interest. In the example I shared, instead of an overly dressy sequin miniskirt, I chose tailored trousers. Still a polished piece, but not so far removed in terms of energy. And that's when everything starts to work together. There's still contrast, but it's subtle and layered. Accessories become extremely important at this point. A structured bag with a classic feel placed into a more sporty or neutral outfit creates a beautiful balance. Sometimes, changing just the bag is enough to bring the entire look back into alignment. Then we come to the fourth point, a mistake I see repeated over and over again, especially in winter. The belief that black always tones down strong colors. That's not always the case. With colors like fuchsia, pink, or bright red, black can actually make them feel harsher, heavier, and even strip away their elegance. These colors look much better with grey, white, beige, burgundy, or softer tones. If you love black, that's perfectly fine, but you need to learn how to honor it, to place it next to the right colors so it doesn't swallow the others. Personally, I like wearing black with grey, creating a gentle transition from top to bottom. Or pairing it with burgundy, khaki, or camel. These colors make black feel deeper, more refined, and far more comfortable to look at. And finally, the fifth thing I hope you won't take with you into the new year is listening to me too much, or listening to anyone too much. Rules exist to help us understand, not to trap us. Style isn't a rigid system of laws. It's a dialogue between you and yourself. If you have some time during the holidays, take 1 hour. Open your wardrobe, try new combinations. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to play. I did this myself and discovered combinations I would never have imagined before. And it's in those moments of experimentation that your style truly comes alive. Style is not about copying. Style is about signing the way you show up, a signature that belongs only to you. And the most beautiful thing is that none of us are the same. If everyone dressed the same, life would be terribly dull. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. This is the last video of 2025. I wish you a warm holiday season and a lighter new year. And don't forget, your best friend is yourself. You can absolutely become your own best image consultant. I'm here to walk alongside you. If this video resonated with you in any way, leave me a comment below. What are you ready to leave behind in your style as you step into the new year? I read everything and I reply to everything, so that in 2026 we move forward together happily, confidently, and beautifully. And if you want to wake up each morning feeling more put together, more confident, dressing more easily and choosing better, remember to subscribe to the channel now. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss the little gems I'm preparing for next year. I wish you a warm holiday season, a bright new year, and remember your closest friend is you. Be kinder to yourself, from your wardrobe to your heart. I'll see you again in 2026. with many wonderful things to come.